This episode is best enjoyed with earphones on.
Honored professors, esteemed colleagues, and fellow students, my name is Lovette, a final year student of the Academy, soon to complete my studies. Today I stand before you to present the culmination of my research, a study into the role of words in spellcasting and a proposal for a new way of understanding the weave. When I came to this academy, I often wondered if I belonged. Wizards here work on formulas and ancient languages while I am a bard, and I don't work in the same way. My magic does not come from tomes or sigils, and yet I discovered something unusual. I could perform a limited number of spells that should not belong to me at all. Spells from cleric spell lists, druids, even paladins, not in full, but enough to raise a question. Why can bards cross boundaries that no other casters can? We are taught that spells require words, that the words themselves are what make magic possible, but I began to suspect that words were not the power, only the tool. So I asked, what if it is not the meaning of words that steers the wave, but the sound behind them? To test this, I began with the simplest subjects. Plants, for example, do not understand our language without some magic spell at least, yet when we speak to them, they flourish. They are not responding to meaning, but to tone, to vibration. I moved on to crystals, exposing them to specific notes. Some pulsed with lights, others resonated so strongly they would even explode, and a few even repelled spells cast in their presence. Water showed me the same truth. When sound touched its surface, ripples formed in precise, repeating shapes and patterns that reminded me of the ones I had seen when spells were cast. Even animals responded in some way. Certain tones soothed them, slowed their breathing, made them rest. Others set them on edge, making them restless or afraid. Again and again the result was clear. It was never the meaning of the words that shaped the world, but the sound behind them. But then you may wonder, what about complete silence? I tried to work on that too. At first, I failed. Nothing happened. But silence, I realized, is not empty. It is potential. In silence, I could hear things I had missed before. The beat of a heart, the hum on the ground beneath us, faint harmonies that seemed to belong to the weave itself. This, I believe, is what sets bards apart. Wizards memorize, clerics pray, but bards listen. We hear what is already there and we shape it. From these experiments, I began to shape a new model, which I call the pentagram of the weave. Unlike the traditional diagrams of arcane runes, this one is written as if on a staff of music. Each spell reveals itself as a unique frequency. A melody, a harmony, or a sharp dissonance. By studying these frequencies, I found I could recognize a spell before it was even finished. It was like hearing the first notes of a song I already knew. With the right response, I could disrupt the melody and unravel it, or else stabilize its frequency and reflect it back to the one who cast it. And when I stood in silence, without words, the pentagram still lay before me, as if the weave itself were playing its music. Because even without speech, even without sound, resonance remains. So my conclusion is this. Magic is not bound to words or silence or even the caster's will. Magic is resonance. Every spell is a note, every casting a chord. The weave is not a book to be read, but a great harmony waiting to be heard. And all of us, no matter our tradition, are instruments within it. The only question is, how do we choose to play?
This is preposterous. The megalomania of a bard who never learned a proper spell. What are you saying, girl? That all we know is wrong? That the weave itself was made for bards alone? Centuries of arcane scholars undone by one wandering minstrel's metaphors. Words are the law of magic. Without them, there is chaos. Without them, there is nothing. Do you mock our entire tradition? You claim to speak for the weave, but all I hear is performance.
This is not about who is better. Not wizards, no bards, not any one tradition. And it is not about domination. This is about understanding, about asking questions we have ignored for too long. What is the weave truly? Where does it come from? What are its potentials and what are its limits?
This is not only arrogance, it is blasphemy. The Lady of Magic herself gifted us the weave. For centuries we have celebrated it, honoured it, studied it, and now a student dares stand before us and claim otherwise. To suggest that Our Lady's divine gift is a mere resonance, mere noise and vibration, you dishonour her and all who came before you.
Enough! I do not hear blasphemy in her words, I hear curiosity. The Lady of Magic does not fear questions. She inspires them. The weave is vast, infinite, and no single generation, no single tradition has ever claimed to understand it fully. To ask why is not an insult to the Lady of Magic. It is, in fact, the highest form of respect. Miss Lovette has not denied the weave. She has sought to understand how it works, and perhaps she has uncovered a part we were too proud to see. Are we scholars, or are we priests reciting liturgy? If we cannot question, then the Academy is nothing more than a choir of parrots. I, for one, would rather we listen.
I find myself in agreement with Professor Felly. Your thesis is bold, yes, but boldness is not always blasphemy. Sometimes it's progress.
Demon!
But, Miss Lovette, I must ask, you speak of resonance as if it were a new foundation for magic. Such power, if true, must surely have its limits, its costs. Are there any drawbacks in the art of yours?
I believe so, sir. When I first arrived at the Academy, my hair was far more colorful, ginger streaked with white stands here and there. But as I practiced, as I channeled the weave in this way, it quickly changed. The more I practiced, the whiter it became. It is as though the weave leaves its mark on me in a way.
So, it is dangerous after all.
I do not know. I feel no change within myself, no weakness, no harm. But still, it is something that must be studied further before others attempt to use it. I will not claim it is harmless when I cannot yet prove it so.
Miss Lovette, despite the concerns raised here today, I cannot deny the merit of your work. Your thesis is not blasphemy, it is inquiry, and though some parts may be dangerous, I believe danger often lies where truth awaits, to be uncovered. If you are correct, resonance could reshape the way we cast, protect, and understand magic. But such a force cannot be unleashed without restraint. We lack certainty. We lack proof of its limits. Therefore, I will support your thesis, but under condition. It will pass into the records of the Academy as an accepted study. Yet your practice of it will remain confined to the experimental wing. No one may wield this magic outside our laboratories until we have more answers. I call for a vote. Who is in favor of passing Miss Lovette's thesis under these conditions?
No. This should be struck down before it takes root.
In favor.
Oh, in favor. Then the decision is made. Miss Lovette, your thesis is accepted. You may continue your research to the experimental wing at your own time, under supervision, until it is deemed safe for the wide world.
Thank you.
Welcome to another episode of our B&D podcast. We're diving headfirst into the brand new Critical Role campaign 4. October has been an amazing month for us for many reasons, but since the new season, DM Brennan Lee Mulligan aired, we haven't stopped binging and discussing about this with each other, and we thought what an amazing second episode this would be.
Yes, and we decided to make things more interesting by ranking the characters from our least favourite to our most favourite so far. And just to be clear, least favourite doesn't mean we dislike them. It's just the one we've connected the least, maybe. For now, at least for now. Or maybe it does mean we simply don't like them. I also wanted to mention, today you're the one who's Elzephy, is that right?
Yes, so please bear with me, guys, because I can't breathe.
I gave you the curse.
Yes, but we had to change just to spice things up because it was getting boring, you always being sick.
So we'll go one by one through the lineup, share our thoughts about Brennan as well, probably change our minds halfway through, and definitely cause some friendly chaos along the way, as we do usually.
Let the chaos reign. So guys, grab your dice, ready your hot drinks. I know I did. And let's see which of Brennan's new heroes has stolen our hearts and which ones are still working their way up the initiative order.
This campaign takes place in Ahriman, a world still scarred by the fall of its gods, the Shapers, 7 lords of creation whose deaths put their children into ruin. So decades later, as revolution brews and corruption spreads, the execution of a single man, the Thang, hero to many and enemy to some, sets events into motion. People from every corner of his life are drawn together, bound by fate and secrets, to uncover the truth behind his grim sentence. Together they'll face powerful forces, buried sins, and a decaying world struggling to define itself without its gods. In a land where divinity has died, one question remains. If the gods are gone, who will rise to take their place? Intrigued enough?
Oh, for sure, 100% I volunteer. I want to play. Please. Let me
Can I just
team.
say one thing though? Yeah, we're going to discuss about everything, but I want to mention, it's like a, please, Brennan, if you ever listen to this, can you stop trying to find the most difficult names for everything in your campaign? Literally, I cannot pronounce anything. Every time I hear a new name, I'm like, how did you come up with this? I know that he's really good at this, but I need something more like Mary.
Yes.
But it's something easier.
Maybe there will be a lot of mispronunciations in this episode.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
We'll try our best, guys. Seriously, we'll try our best. But first, I'd say we say a few things about the characters.
Yes.
What are we talking about? And of course, I will begin with Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey. She plays a tiny pixie who previously was the closest companion of rebel leader Thiazi Fang. Her class appears to be rogue, martial type, dual-wielding needles in her art, at least. So with Thiazi executed, Thimble is part of the gathering of characters investigating what went wrong, navigating the fallout of political upheaval in the city of Dolmakiar.
So we've got a pixie.
Yes.
Then next, Taylor Pridesire, played by Travis Willingham. Leonine, or Lionfolk, paladin type, we don't know much yet, fought alongside Catigan, Azune, and Thiazi in the rebellion. He was a central figure of the rebellion. That's all we know so far.
Next, Belair Lathalia, played by Taliesin Jaffe. So Belair is either... Actually, we don't know what Belair is.
We're not really sure.
Yeah, he seems like a mere human. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything. Well, he's a masked guy. Let's say that.
Watch season 1, episode 4. Just watch it till the end, and you'll know more.
Yes, exactly, guys. But for a class, he's definitely a warlock, a somewhat mysterious figure, a museum curator of arcane artifacts.
Love that. Then we've got Velis, played by Ashley Johnson. She's a drow, possibly, I think, elf. Paladin from Mornvale, one of the Sisters of Silandri. She's on the trail of an artifact called the Stone of Nightsong, which was stolen by Thiazi Fang.
And then we have Hallandil Fang, played by Liam O'Brien. And Haladin is an orc bard, a tragedy bard, potentially. Since he has such a high charisma, he is a brother to the executed rebel leader Thiazi Fang and resides in the city of Dolmakiar. And he was granted the local theater by the ruling council. Also, he is a dad material. He's a good dad.
Yes, he's a good dad. I was going to say, do you really think he's going to be a tragedy? Because I was actually like having this conversation before we jumped on this call. And I was thinking maybe he's not College of Lore. What's the other one? Eloquence?
Oh, maybe he's Eloquence too.
I'm not
know.
really sure. But I know that the tragedy one is Matthew Mercer's one, right?
Yes.
It's a homebrew that, yeah, okay. I'm not, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery, but he is a bard. He's the only thing we know.
Yeah. Next, we've got Catigan Vale, played by Robbie Damond. Catigan is a human ranger with a wolf companion named Wolfric. He's a former soldier rebel, and he fought alongside Thiazi Fang, Teor, Bridesire, and oh my god, there are so many difficult names to pronounce. And as an Aeor, during the Falconers Rebellion.
And then we have Tyranny, played by Whitney Moore. I love her so much. Tyranny is a demon warlock, or at least demonic heritage spellcaster, who recently arrived on the mortal plane with her sisters, and I love them, and serves under Wick and the Condescent Creed. She is serving...
Well done.
Yes.
I wouldn't be able to pronounce it. Condescent.
I tried my best here. She's serving Wickander and the Halvar family alongside her sisters.
Mm-hmm. Then we've got Wickander, or Wick Halvar, played by Sam Regal.
Oh.
The audacity of that man.
Yes.
Wickander is a human cleric, light priest. At least that's what he thinks. I'm not going to say more. From the noble house of Halvar. He has high charisma for a cleric. Wink, wink.
For some reason, they all have high charisma.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. I don't like that. I wanted someone with no charisma, to be honest, so I can have someone to connect with. There is an interesting connection between his family and Tyrannus' family, which we're not going to go and discuss about this just now. Yeah, it's fine.
And then we have Azuna Nair, played by Luis Carrazzo. So Azuna is a human paladin sorcerer and also an arcane marshal in the Revolutionary Guard of Dolmakiar. He has fought in the rebellion as part of the same team as Cadigan and Teor.
We also got Taisha Loy, played by Abria Iyengar. Please correct me if I pronounced that wrong.
I think you pronounced it well, but I don't know.
Well, Abria, we all know Abria.
Abria. Abria.
Yes, Taisha is an orc druid, following the old path from House Loy, a smithing house of note. She is the mother of Alagar and Shadia. Shadia, who she shares with Hal.
And then we have Sir Julian Davinos, played by Matthew Mercer. So Sir Julian is a human fighter rogue from the House Davinos, a vassal house of the Sundered House of Royce. He is a childhood friend to Lady Aranessa Royce, strongly dislikes Thiazi Fang, and was the one who captured him. More of it later.
Octus Taconis, played by Alexander Ward. Octus is a humanish.
Yes.
Likely in necromancy wizard with an undead fox companion, Pincushion. He's a member of the noble Sundered House of Taconis.
And last but not least, Murray Magnusson, played by Marisa Ray. So Murray is a dwarf wizard. She works
divination.
Divination. She works as a bursar at the Pentaveril and Arcane College. But it looks like she's associated with Belair and his business as well in some ways. And, as we've mentioned before, the DM of this campaign is of course Brennan Lee Mulligan, which makes it the perfect opportunity for Matthew Mercer to finally step into the player's seat. And not just play, but absolutely crush it as a player too. And I personally have to say that I love the dynamic between Brennan and Matt, because they both are two incredible storytellers coming together to build a world from opposite sides of the table. One is the master of the story, the other as one of its heroes, and it's truly something special to watch.
They definitely, both of them are so talented. And Brennan, I have to say, I'm absolutely blown away by him. It must be such a massive challenge to manage 13 players while also building your own world. I'll be honest, I didn't have high expectations, as you know, at first, because I absolutely love Matt as a DM more than anyone else. But Brennan has completely impressed me. He's amazing, and I'm honestly so here for it.
I had high expectations from Brennan because of his Dimension 20 show, and I loved their dynamic with Matt because they have played Lord of the Rings. I don't know, it was a one-shot, a campaign, I don't remember, but they were awesome together. But to be fair, before the campaign first started, I was honestly a bit confused about how a 13-player game could even work, but also so intrigued, and Brennan has managed it brilliantly by splitting the cast into 3 parties based on what each group of players wants to explore in this story. So we've got the soldiers. We all know what soldiers go for. We have the seekers, those who want to explore more the cosmology of the world. And then the schemers, using their connections for their purposes. And I absolutely love this structure. So it lets each player engage with the game in the way that excites them the most, while giving us, the audience, a chance to watch the story unfold across different corners of the same world. So I can breathe. It's thrilling to imagine one group's choices through the world unexpectedly affecting another, not through direct encounters, but through the consequences of their action. I think it is truly exciting.
I have to say, it's such an inclusive way to run a campaign, really. I was going to ask, though, what would be your choice? What group would you choose to be added to?
This choice is easy. I would choose the... the Seekers.
I would choose the soldiers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to fight?
I want to go on an adventure, basically. I wouldn't want to just... I don't play charismatic characters, so I want to be on the field, like trying to find what's happening and fighting to get back. It's just that's what I would choose probably.
Well, the charismatics are the schemers, to be fair, because they have all these connections. Actually, all of them are charismatic, so it doesn't even matter. But you know, I love the cosmology and I love to explore a new world. That's why I love homebrew campaigns so much, because I have no idea about the cosmology that the DM has created. So I'm like, okay, I must know everything that's happening in this world.
That sounds really like you, but I think I would want like the action.
Yes.
We'll discuss this later on. But I have to say it's really an inclusive way of running a campaign, and the players know their strengths and weaknesses, and the DM gives them the space to truly flourish and focus on what they love most about D&D. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how they all connect, like pieces of a jigsaw coming together or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I have so much faith in Brennan, to be honest. And, you know, we can understand that from the first 3 or 4 episodes, which were truly pure masterpieces. And Brennan absolutely nailed it, because all 13 players take part in these opening episodes, and the way the scenes flow, I mean, you know, you can see players leave the table, others step in the table, and it feels like watching a film. It has so much detail, the pacing, the transitions, everything is just chef's kiss. So Brennan's descriptions are so vivid that you don't even realize you are imagining it. It's already unfolding in your mind, and you can tell everyone came in well prepared for these episodes, probably with a ton of notes. But honestly, that is totally fine, because managing 13 players at once and still giving each one a moment to shine so the audience can connect with each one of them, that takes massive coordination and communication, and we fully support it. So once the party split, things will naturally get easier and everyone will have more freedom to make their own choices. But those first few episodes were necessary to introduce the world, the story, the characters, and, of course, the real BBG of it all, capitalism, again.
I absolutely loved watching the first 4 episodes. Honestly, you're completely right. It felt like a play with all these different scenes flowing together. I thought it might be a bit exhausting, jumping back and forth between them, but it all happened so organically. I also loved the interactions, and I think the way the characters and players were split into those 3 groups was such a clever choice of the selection specifically. I will probably miss seeing all of them together every week, but I'm sure we won't be disappointed. I think he knows what he's doing, exactly what he's doing, and I'm really, really impressed with him. And I know that I keep saying that today, but I was a bit unsure about the whole change. I don't like change, so I'm so used to Matt. I usually struggle watching something with a different DM, to be honest. That's why I haven't watched any other campaigns run by other DMs. But now I get excited every week for the next episode every time. I was completely wrong. Thank you, Brennan, for changing my mind for once.
Oh, I understand. It's been so long since we were that interested in a D&D campaign.
Yeah, I think so. It's been years.
Yeah, 84 years.
Since the Mighty Nine, maybe before that.
Yes. The first one was campaign 1, Vox Machina, for sure. There we were crazy. Then the Mighty Nine was very cool. That was very cool. Then the third campaign, kind of lost track there, to be fair. But now it's very refreshing, the whole thing that we are watching now.
Definitely.
And one more thing about Brennan, I swear I'm such a fangirl. I love how much care he puts into natural 20s, because every single time someone rolls one, he makes it feel so rewarding. And it doesn't matter if it's just a skill check, an attack, initiative, whatever it is, that natural 20 instantly becomes a moment because he always gives something more to the success. And honestly, I find myself waiting for them now to roll a natural 20 just to see what will happen.
I think also that they've been rolling it's weird. It's either a natural 20 or a natural 1 all the time, which is crazy. But I do agree. I think it's like full-on cinematic events every time they roll a natural 20. And you can tell that he wants the players to feel the impact of the rolls, which just makes the whole thing so much more immersive.
Yes. And now, in case you are wondering about the fights and the party's levels, all the PCs are level 3 with insane stats, by the way. But here's the catch. Brennan has made it very clear from the beginning that the game isn't balanced, and you can absolutely feel that from the very first few episodes. They might be level 3, but not the encounters, not always. It depends on where the players go, because it's like an open world video game. And honestly, I love how upfront Brennan is about it. He's told everyone that character death is a real possibility in this campaign, and the best part is that everyone at the table is completely on board with that, meaning they're all ready for anything to happen, and so are we.
Indeed. You can feel that tension in every encounter. It's like you never quite know if they're walking into a straightforward fight or absolute chaos. And I love that Brennan doesn't hold their hands. He has told them the world is dangerous, you need to prepare yourselves. It gives the whole campaign this sense of realism, like the stakes actually matter.
Exactly.
Your actions have real consequences.
Exactly. And I love this. I don't mind characters dying. I just want to know from the beginning that it is going to be lethal, just for me to prepare myself.
Mentally and emotionally.
Exactly.
So, I think we should move back to the characters a bit, because we've got lots of tea here. Some we've already completely fallen in love with, and others still grow on us. But for now, let's talk about our top 3, the ones who totally stolen our hearts so far till episode 4.
This is going to be hard. And to be fair, it changes every episode.
Day. Yeah, every day.
I don't know, it's impossible to pick, but okay. For the third spot, I'm torn between Octis and Belair, because they both have so much potential as characters. But for the sake of episode 4, I'm going to give it to Octus for now, guys.
My boy.
Yes. After episode 4, I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Now for the second place, okay, hear me out. For me, Wig and Tyranny are one. I can't separate them yet. It's one character, so
That's a clever way to cheat.
But come on, I'm calling it Team Wigney. They take the number 2 spot for me. And in first place, it's Matt as Julian, because oh my god, I loved this character from the very first moment he appeared. I was telling Val, I was so excited for Matt's character. And no, not just because he's handsome or troubled or because that voice. Yeah, anyway, it's his interactions with Yahtzee that completely hooked me since the beginning, and they felt so different from what we expected to be. And I kept thinking, wait, why is he doing this? Why is he being a jackass? But there's so much more to him, and I can't wait to see it unfold. And every time Matt is on the screen, I lose my mind. He knows his character, his abilities. He knows how to describe the scene, how to roleplay. And all in all, he is as amazing a player as he is as a DM. How about you?
Okay, I think I've changed my mind already while you were talking, to be honest. But I'm going to go with my top 3, the ones that I've decided before we started recording, okay? So it will change depending on how the story unfolds. But for now, at the top of my list is Scattergun Vale. Daddy Damon knows exactly what he's doing there. He might look like an alcoholic savage, but trust me on this. I can tell there's something deeper there that's going to surprise us in a good way. Robbie would never disappoint. He wouldn't be so quiet otherwise. He's always so chatty with every character. So I think there's something going on there, and we'll soon start to see all his layers unfold. Also, he has a dog. Oh, he's my type. I'm sorry.
Yes. That's a point.
But yeah, basically I was thinking that I should put Octus first after episode 4. But for now, he's going to be my second favorite. Oh. I love Octus. He's such an awkward weirdo.
Amazing.
And Alexander is an incredible actor. I honestly can't get enough of him.
He's
the
so
way
sweet.
That he looks, like that he stares.
Yes.
Into your soul. It's just so funny. He's easily one of my favorites at the table. His energy is infectious, and Pincushion is so cute. There's a darkness inside Octus that makes me want to scream. I can fit. And yes, there are definite daddy issues there. I get you, Octus. Feeling like you're not good enough for your dad is a vibe.
Oh, shut up. Come on.
Now this one surprised even me. But in third place, I've got Velas.
Yeah. Oh.
I cannot deal with how much Velas reminds me of Shadowheart. Even the Night Song reference, I love her. She's exactly the sort of character I would make myself. And yes, Ashley is still somewhat clueless about how to play D&D. I don't know how, but she manages to keep that momentum. But she never disappoints when it comes to her backstories and role-playing. And I think Velas has so much potential.
For sure. I love Velas. I love her. She's such an interesting character, and she has a lot to unfold and to learn from the other characters and the story in general. Okay, so now how about the 3 characters who are still growing on us? What would you say?
Oh, this trio, you're not ready for it, especially coming from me.
Yeah.
Now for my least favorite 3, who I really hope they will surprise me and make me change my mind. I would say, first up, we've got Hallandale Fan. Liam, dear Liam, please prove me wrong. I am bored. Don't become another Taylor Swift situation for me, please. Why are you disappointing me? We are officially divorced. I'm a divorcee here. I'm over the whole relationship I had with him in my head for the past 10 years. Next, we've got Murray Magnuson. I'm going to borrow a popular movie line for this. Marisha, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. It's just so forced. I can't stand it. I'm really sorry. And finally, drum roll, please. Aisha. darling.
I was expecting that.
Am I even allowed to say this? Are we going to get cancelled here? It's fine. We're not too popular yet.
No.
I hate Taisha.
We're talking about the character, not the
No, definitely. It's just every time I hear her speak, I roll my eyes. The character has this pick me energy. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. I don't like the character's vibe.
Well, and that's important coming from you because you give druids more credit because they are druids.
But now I'm like, leave that druid craft alone, please. Just leave it there. It's a cantrip. I had enough.
Oh my god, I love that you lose control over silly things. Okay, so me personally, I'd say the first character I'm still waiting to see more from is Hal. I will agree with you. It's Liam's character. I love his concept. I don't know if he's a tragedy bard or eloquence or whatever he is. I love this concept because, I'm Zephy. Truly. But so far, all we've really seen is just his good dad side. Nothing more. And I'm sure there's so much more to him beneath the surface, but for now, he hasn't fully clicked with me yet. And then, I'm sorry about for this, but I'd probably say Robbie. And I know how you feel about him, but we haven't really seen enough of him yet.
You're right with this. We haven't seen enough yet.
I know maybe he has a lot of potentials, but most of what we know so far is that he's constantly drunk, and compared to the other characters, we just haven't had as much time to connect with him on a deeper level. And lastly, I'd say Azune. I don't know. There's something about him that still hasn't landed for me, and I like the idea of his character, but I'm still waiting for that one defining moment that makes me go, oh, okay, there it is. But I must say that they all have amazing concepts and tons of potential, and I'm sure as the story unfolds, they'll each have their chance to shine. But for now, they're the ones I'm still warming up to.
That's okay. We forgive you, Zephy, but let me ask you.
That means they do such a great job because...
Yeah, definitely. It's just, it's good to play a character that is also hateable. It's not just making a character that's like lovable. It's not the best. You need to have your options open for this.
Exactly.
But yeah, let me ask you something. How about possible ships? Who do you ship with? Who?
Oh, come on. You know how much I love these questions. Okay, so first and foremost, Wig and Tyranny. Come on. Don't tell me you haven't seen this. I need this one to happen. They complete each other so beautifully, and I adore how Wig is so pure and innocent, while Tyranny comes in to steer the waters, teasing him and pulling him out of his comfort zone. But at the same time, she takes something from him too, like his kindness and purity, qualities that she secretly admires. And I really hope we get to see their bond grow into something deeper, because that would be amazing. And now, for the other potential ships, at first, I was totally on board with Julian and Aranessa as a one-side love, though. I know she's an NPC too, but never mind. And I also loved the idea of Octis and Velis. But after episode 4, oh boy, I can see the Julian and Velis potential now, guys. And I am so ready if that ever happens, because their interactions in the last episode were so tense. And I don't know, these two will either end up as best friends or lovers. Remember me, I don't back down on this. And of course, this could all change as the episodes go on. But that's half the fun, right? How about you?
Well, I've been waiting for this tea, actually, because I don't think apart from Wick and Tyranny, I'm clueless. I'm blind. Yeah, but I do think that Wick and Tyranny, 1,000 times yes. I'm fully on board that ship, captain and all. They balance each other in the most chaotic way possible, and it's giving Grumpy versus Sunshine, but with emotional damage. And possibly therapy needed afterwards. I need it. I need it now. But for the rest of it, first of all, I don't really like Octis and Velis together, even though I do love both characters. But I will wait and see. I'll get back to you on this. I don't really know. I think Velis has just this... It's just really sensual. And
Yes.
so I'm not really sure yet with the whole Octus and Velus. I don't see it. But in general, I don't see anything. I'm so bad at realizing and recognizing relationships in campaigns, so it takes a bit longer for me. But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I would love to see Velus and Catigan together because that's my favorite combo, but it's fine. They might not. But I think, it's really.
But how about Julian and Velus?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
on.
I don't like Julian. I like Matt, and I like the way that Matt plays Julian. I'm not a big fan of the character yet.
Mm-hmm.
In my eyes, he's still the villain. But he will show us that he's not in the end, I'm sure. But at the moment, I feel like he's a bit cocky in a way.
Well,
arrogant.
he is, but not with Velus, because with Velus, he's like, he puts his trust.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see more of him, and I can change my mind. But
yeah.
so far, he's not in like my top 5, but he is. Matthew is a great player, and
of course. That was great. So I think that's a great place to wrap things up, because if we keep going, trust us, this episode is definitely turning into a 6-hour marathon. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did. And if you've already started watching the new Critical Role campaign, let us know who your favorite characters are. And if you haven't yet, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? It's absolutely worth it. Thanks again for joining us, and until next time, may all your rolls be a natural 20. Bye!
Bye!